good, y'all? It's your boy JusB, and welcome to the JusB Show. Now, as you know, this particular series is called Talented Friends. Now, let me break Talented Friends down to you. It's where I travel all over the world. Well, you know, sometimes because the pandemic is killing shit right now. But when I do get the chance, I travel to as many places as possible, and I meet hella people. Whether I'm on an airplane, on a bus, on a boat, on a train, in a cave, skydiving, in the water, it don't matter. I'm always meeting people. I love to meet great individuals. And then once I meet you, immediately we start talking and you become my friend. Now, it's even better when you're a talented person because now you're a talented friend. And I'll have you come to Las Vegas, or if you're already in Vegas, and come sit down with your boy here on the set of the JusB Show at Cache Valley Music Studios. And we just talk about being great. We motivate you all. And we just have great conversations, man. So today, man, let me tell you who this is real quick, first of all. He know everybody, right? Everybody was like, yo, make sure you get him on the show. Make sure you get him on the show. He does this, he does this, he does that. I'm like, God damn, what do he do everything? A whole renaissance man out here. This is my homeboy, Mikey ViP, man. Y'all give him a round of applause, brother. What's up, man? Thanks for tapping in with your boy, man.
Yeah, man, it was a long drive from Henderson, you know.
Well, welcome to, what's this, Chinatown.
This is Chinatown, yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Chinatown. And yo, I want to give a big shout out to Samson. Make sure y'all check out This Is The Way. Big shout out to Chris Cash, CEO of Cache Valley Music. Big shout out to Bullethead from Bullethead's house. Big shout out to Pebbles. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pebs. Everybody that was a part of the street team. It was a street team.
Let's keep it funky. It's the hot team.
The hot team at Hot 97.5. But how long ago was that, man?
I think it was 04, 05, 06. I know it was during the hyphy movement. So I'd have to go back to see when.
Shit, that was that.
Banging by Frontline and Super Hyphy and.
That was that Ghost Ride the Whip. Them days, huh?
That was when 40 was saying he was gonna grow some dreads and he did. Yeah.
Shake them dreads. Yeah, that was the times, man.
I don't got none, but I plan on growing some.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and then never did.
I think he did for a while, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was shaking them one time.
Hey, well, since we talking about him, man, big shout out to E40, you feel me?
Moke.
Yo, he do his damn thing.
Westmore now.
Yeah.
Mount Westmore.
Oh, that's his new name?
No, that's him, Cube, Short, and Uncle Snoop.
Oh, okay,
Mount Westmore.
I ain't even know
they
that.
Got a super group now.
Yeah, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, they killing the game. That's super dope. But, yo, shout out to everybody that we just named, man. Much love to y'all because, I mean, without a lot of y'all, it's crazy because I got connected with each one by each one. Boom, boom, boom. Just like a whole spider web of shit, man. Right. And everybody that seemed to have came out of Hot 97.5, man, fucking y'all still dope as hell.
Man, we have some dope people to learn from up there.
Right. And y'all do everything.
Man,
everything.
I think that's a Vegas thing.
Probably,
we
man.
Get exposed to so much. It's like, I could do that. I could do that. I could
right.
do that.
Right.
We might not be the master, but we are a jack of all trades.
I literally tell everybody that. I'll be like, yo, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of one.
Yeah, I'm a master of none. I can talk shit very well, but that's about it.
So, I mean, let's talk about a few of the things that you do, man. Let's start with this one. I seen that you DJ. Tell me a little bit about the DJing.
I've been DJing 20 years now.
Whew.
I started out doing shit with like...
He only 21.
Yeah. I started doing shit with the Boys and Girls Club when I was younger.
Dope.
And we had dances and stuff. And I'm talking about bare essentials with the tape player, the Walkman queuing up tapes, CDs in the spindle, and if it got bad, we put it on 97.5.
Right.
You know, or 98 point, whatever was going on back then.
That's dope.
But yeah, climbing up to doing weddings and all the way up to...
So you still DJ right now, currently?
That's my only job.
Okay. Oh, that's your main thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So you do private parties, all that kind of stuff?
I do corporate, private. I've done stuff with the Golden Knights, with the Raiders.
Dope.
With House of Blues. Those are my big resume things.
Right. That's dope. Hey, man, if y'all ever looking for a dope-ass DJ, holla at my boy, Mikey ViP. That's his main profession right now. Y'all better pay attention to get tuned in with your boy. I'm just saying. You feel me? So along comes with DJing. I know you got to do some kind of music. You be rapping, singing and shit?
I rapped. Did I rap before I DJ? It was around... DJing brought me into rapping after I hosted a couple parties. And I got that mic in my hand. And it was a powerful thing.
It just turned on.
Then I went through some shit and I wanted to talk about it. And I wrote some raps. And It turned into me making a mixtape, and then turned into me wanting to do an album, and it got me some places.
That's dope. That's dope.
Some cool people.
So you was telling me about you and Samson did some rapping together and stuff?
Well, Samson brought me into the crew Campfire Music.
Okay.
And he brought me in. Campfire was about 10 people deep, and now we've gotten up to 50, 60, you know, and then now it went back down to a handful of collected people.
Right.
And we did everything from promoted the shows to hosted the shows, to DJ the shows, make the flyers, have poetry, comedy, rappers, singers, producers, engineers, graphic design, web design, everything you could think of. We were very together, and then a lot of us started families and dwindled into the abyss.
But you know what? One thing that I love about everything you just said is that, remember I told you one of the things I focus on is unity. So to know that y'all was able to be that unified, 60 people, you know what I mean? That's dope.
And that was the biggest thing in Vegas was there's no unity.
Right, exactly.
That was the whole stigma of Vegas, and I was like, oh yeah?
Yeah.
So that kind of put a battery in my back to recruit, you know, to want to get people to be a part of this collective. Like, I'll go to shows and be like, who you fuck with? Come on in a row. Like, it wasn't no death row situation, but it was definitely a big group of people. And it was it was before the internet was really crazy. Nobody was walking around videoing people
all day.
We was doing the most.
That's the norm, man. Yo, a big shout out to all of y'all that was able to accomplish that and be a collective to create some dope ass content. I'm sure the shit was super fire.
Yeah, check it out, campfiremusic.com. There's one of the rosters is still up there.
Nice.
And a body of work that we have from all of our collectives and all of our different contributions to the game. You know, we have Campilations, we call them.
Okay, and that makes sense.
Skilluminati was one of them.
Skilluminati?
Skilluminati.
Skilluminati, okay.
So we had a group there. We had a Camp Gang album. And then there's solo projects. Like, I had an album come out in 2012. Samson had an album come out in 06. My mixtape came out in 06. Like, we had a bunch of stuff coming from then on and before. So Poly High Low, MOS, Wicked List.
Nice.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Hey, well, shout out to all of y'all.
Yeah.
That's super dope, man. So to keep it pushing, man, you mentioned something about philanthropy. You do philanthropy?
I don't even know what that word really means. I just know, and I can't spell it. But I definitely love my community, and I want to do more for it. And I offer my services for kids events, and like I did a Wounded Warriors event back in the day. Stuff for the city of Henderson. I've done a little bit of everything now. So if it's for the kids, I'm donating my time if I can. Boys and Girls Club stuff. Like, I just want to be part of my own community where I live at.
A man that cares about his community, yo, that's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, you got to give me some love on that one. That's super dope. So, speaking about community, man, what do you, because, I mean, Vegas, whether it's Vegas, Henderson, I mean, Henderson is kind of just the outskirts of Vegas.
Just a suburb,
yeah. What do you feel like is missing in these communities?
Well, when I was growing up, the Boys and Girls Club saved my life multiple times. I mean, I literally dodged home invasions, SWAT team, drug raids, shootouts, just from being at the Boys Club. And I played basketball there. I turned into an employee where I ran the teen center. I helped run the teen center. Then they moved me to another part of the city where it was Hampton Court. So all these different places in Henderson, they had people like me in there. I lived around there, and I knew the kids. I knew their parents. I knew their aunties and uncles and cousins and whatever. And that's not like that no more. Now these people they're driving from Vegas to work in a Henderson club. And when they go home, they go home. When I went home, I walked with the kids back to the projects pretty much. And made sure they weren't fucking up in the neighborhood. And if they were, I hollered at them. You know, but it ain't like that no more.
That's dope.
You know, it's very corporate, and there's no hands-on type shit no more.
So to improve the community, do you feel like we need to get back to that?
We just need more volunteers. We need more hands-on shit in our own city, in our own areas, because it's more receptive to the kids. It ain't a bunch of Hispanic kids looking at some white dude from the burbs that have no idea how to speak to these people because they're not in tune with that neighborhood.
It's not relatable.
it's just a weird situation.
Right.
You know, you got these people with big hearts. Mm-hmm. They want to be part of that, but they just can't connect sometimes.
Right, I feel it, man. Yo, if anybody out there that's from any of those communities or any community and you want to help and tune in with your boy, you feel me, and be collective to help these kids, reach out. Reach out. You can reach out to me if you can't get a hold of him. I'll pass it along. And I'm telling you right now, I'll make a commitment, you know what I mean? If you ever need a speaker or somebody to do something, reach out, man. I'm all down for that.
And it's 100%. Weird because like the Boys Club isn't. I haven't worked with them in years just because it's not.
It's just not the same.
So
right, that's dope, man. Big shout out to you, man.
Yeah, not saying we can't get back there, but
yeah. I feel like it's possible too. You know, that's almost saying like we can never find unity again. It's going to be hard to find togetherness. Right. Will it be hard and difficult? True, it will be. But with consistency and persistency, like. It's possible.
And a common ground.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Common interest.
Exactly. It's definitely possible, man. And I'm just out here just trying to motivate the world. You feel me? I focus on smiling, laughing, and motivating every single day.
Right.
Some people hate it because I know I can be extra with it sometimes. Yeah. But I can't turn it off because I'm that passionate about it.
It's good.
You know what I mean? I'm that passionate about it, man. So let's talk about your name. Your real name, Mikey? Mm-hmm. Okay. What the VIP? I know it stands for very important person, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. So... My first nickname was Mikey P.
Okay.
And my last name was Porter.
Gotcha.
And basically I started working at the radio station at 97, and I proposed to an ex-girlfriend on my birthday one year, and basically everybody started calling in to the radio station to wish me congratulations.
Okay.
Mike P, the comedian, was getting these calls.
Right.
What the fuck you doing? And I guess his baby's mom or something was like, you proposing to bitches at the club or something? I just ran into Mike yesterday at the barbershop.
I just reached out to him for an interview.
Did you? Shout out to Mike P. He's the best. So I basically, he got confused from me. I got confused from him, whatever, radio. And he called me in one day. I used to drive the Hot 97 truck to the beach nightclub on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. Tuesdays was with Jeff G and Raging Asian. Thursdays was with Jay Noise, who's Jay Cruz now.
Oh, okay, same. Okay.
So I would drive them down there, and basically Tuesday I did it, and Thursday I was up there, and Mike was like, "You gotta come in the studio." So he pulled me in.
We gotta get this shit straight.
He pulled me in. He was like, "All right, everybody, let's get this shit straight." Mikey P is a chubby dude from the Hot Team. Okay. He's like, I'm Mike P, the black dude, the comedian. He's kind of putting it out there, and then I got to tell my story and whatever. The engagement didn't work out, which was extra weird because I had some.
I was literally about to ask you, did she say yeah?
She did say yeah that night. And it didn't work out, but salute to her. You live and you learn, and she inspired me to write some good music.
Right.
So, so we pretty much turned my name into VIP because I used to take the VIP list down there to wrap up the story.
Makes sense.
And then I attached a Mikey to it, Mikey VIP, and there it is.
Right. That's cool.
We had to cut the middle from the comedian to the rapper, whatever dude.
Hey, I really had to ask that question because I was a little confused. When everybody used to say Mikey VIP, they used to be like, oh, Mikey VIP. Even when Bullethead told me, Mikey VIP, all I heard, because I'm always hearing Mike P, the comedian, I thought it was the same person until I went and looked on your page. Then I was like, wait a minute. This is not the same person.
He's so funny because I was watching
that motherfucker funny, man.
He has a segment where he says, that's not in my budget. And I told that to the plumber today. The plumber was like, he was like, do you want to do this, or this? And I was like, that's not in my budget. Shout out to Mike P.
Yo, shout out to Mike P, King, man. Check your Instagram, player, so we can get you on the show, man. That's super dope, man. Yeah. So let me ask, man, what first made you, what was the initiative to make you want to get into the entertainment industry?
The DJ and stuff just kind of came organic. I collected music. I was the bootleg king in Henderson.
Okay.
So I bought a computer and I paid for it by bootlegging CDs. I'm talking about the Marshall Mathers LP days.
I might have bought a few of them.
I used to pretty much copy 10, 20 copies of the newest.
Yeah.
And sit outside the club and pump it. And
pump it.
$10.
Right.
So I was making my car payment off of bootleg CDs. And
shit, whatever work, player.
Yeah.
Whatever work.
Yeah.
And
so
then
go ahead.
Yeah.
Collective music.
Collective music and shit.
Then my big brother Marcus invested in us, B&P Blazing Entertainment.
Okay.
And I had my first DJ set up, and he worked for the city, so he got us gigs for dances and shit like that for the city of Henderson, and it just kind of morphed into Mikey's DJ.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yep.
He's DJ now. It works out. I mean, I'm happy you got into the industry. You feel me? Because I mean, shit. From what I heard from everybody, you dope as fuck. Look, they said that. I'm about to call him and say thank you or some shit. Right. No, but everybody did have great things to say about you. You know what I mean? Bullethead really had a lot of great things to say about you.
That's my guy, man. Bullet's a great dude.
Yo, Bullet he's solid. He going somewhere.
Yeah.
He going somewhere. And yo, let me say this while I'm on here. Yo, Bullethead, congrats on your first sponsorship with Jerk That, man. You feel me? Bullethead's house.
And Jerk That is bomb as hell.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. It's bomb. I haven't tried it.
Just because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to Big Jerk on accident because we thought that was the Jamaican jerk place he was talking about. So we went there and ate. Me and Samson and Daisha, we all ate. And then we hit him. We're like, hey, we're at Big Jerk, just like you said. No, I said Jerk That. I was like,
what?
Oh, okay.
I don't see you.
So I ended up taking my homegirl Tisha over there and bomb food. Greens were super bomb. Ooh. The oxtails were bomb. Ooh. Chicken wings were bomb. Everything I had on there. The cabbage.
Right.
Fire.
That's popping. That's popping. Man, so another thing I like to bring up is the growth. You know what I mean? It's about forward progression, being better than yesterday. Okay. So what kind of kid were you?
I was
one of them bad
clown.
fucking kids?
I was a class clown. I knew that. I remember I would get kicked out of the one class and be in the front of the other class, and I would just talk shit to the whole, behind the teacher's back, and yeah.
But you was one everybody was laughing at when they got walked out.
I was only child. I wanted attention, I guess, and I just remember school was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. That's it.
It was fun.
Elementary all the way to high school, I had fun. I met hella people.
Right.
Just social.
Right. Now, for all of the fellas, I always ask, man, about the transition from becoming, from a boy into a man. What was the hardest part for you?
Not having a dad. I didn't have a father growing up. I just found out who my father was at 40 years old this year. And growing up without a dad, not knowing what he looked like, not knowing who his family is, if he had kids or whatever, it was always just that trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, oh, yo, daddy. Oh, yeah? My mom was around, so the mama jokes would just get backfired. I'd fire back. But the dad shit, it was hard sometimes. Seeing other people with dads, and then a lot of us didn't have dads, so it was just like a common ground. Like
I didn't.
It was just a natural thing where I came from. Most people didn't have dads around, so.
Yeah, it broke me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. You feel me? At 34, I'm 36. I'll be 37 in October, right? Okay. So, just when I was the age of 34, he finally told me he was proud of me for the first time.
That had to feel good.
It felt great, but at the same time, I was done after that.
Right.
That was like the closure I needed. I just needed to hear it once.
Right.
You feel me? But let me tell something to all of y'all out there, all of the young boys and girls that don't have a father figure. It's important, hell yeah, but if they're not there, oh well.
Adapt.
Because, what can you do? You have to adapt. I always say, let it can be a fault, but don't let it be a flaw for you to continue growing. Use it as a strength, like, okay, you're not there? Well then, you be there for your kids.
Right.
Don't go and do the same ass shit. Yeah. That don't make sense to me, And but I also want to give a shout out to the dads that wasn't there for their kids. You know what I mean? For the simple fact, not giving them credit. But thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you probably wasn't there for a reason. Yeah, it was probably meant for you. Exactly.
Could have fucked up the church's money.
Right. You could have fucked up the church's money, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But and shout out to all of the mothers that was able to continue to build their sons or their daughters even without somebody else helping them. That's strength.
Yeah. My mom really did get the Father's Day card and the Mother's Day card.
Yeah, my mama too.
Yeah.
Every year.
There's a lot of that going around now, like, oh, let us have our day. Let us have our Father's Day. Mom, sit back and chill, and then you get your day, and you get...
I hate that shit.
I look at it, and I can empathize and sympathize. I just kind of look at them like, that's petty. Leave them bitches alone. Like, let them just be moms for their day, and then they want to be dads. That's cool. They want to claim that day because nobody's there to fill in. some people think they're double dipping on the present.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they say. I mean, I don't care.
Excuse me, I call them bitches and everything, but Father's Day is such a whack. Like, we don't do Father's Day right no more.
We don't.
I don't.
We
get
don't.
It. I didn't get a good.
Look.
I mean, my Father's Day was good. I'm blessed, but I didn't get no mani pedi and.
They be doing the one
and,
post. Yeah, the post on Mother's Day. They'll get everything be fancy, luxurious, and crab legs and shrimp and shit. Then on Father's Day, we making hamburgers and hot dogs.
I think I got tacos, or I think I got a pre-roll or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, let me say this. You know what I mean? When y'all do for us, we like nice shit. Come through our feet, and we want to get we want to be lavish and luxury and pampered too. Shit, why not? Right?
Size or something.
Something. Get the pre-roll. Get me. I need a whole quarter.
Spontaneous BJ or something. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a coochie coupon? You got coochie coupons?
Can I get a coochie coupon?
Redeem
I'm
now.
fucking weak.
Yeah.
I'm weak, man. So, like, I like to talk about strengths and weaknesses, man. And we talked about what was the hardest part for you transitioning from a boy into a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But what, in that same transition, what did you learn? What was your best learning? The thing you learned the most?
Pretty much to appreciate what you have, because it could be a lot worse. You know, I watched Mike Epps, his last stand-up on Netflix, and he was like, God's gonna get sick and tired of y'all. He was like, this motherfucker asked me for rims yesterday. He prayed for rims. He was like, one of these days, I'm gonna tell everybody to throw all their problems on the ground, and when you go to grab them back, you're gonna fuck around and end up with a limp, a hunchback. Like, you're not gonna get your problems back. You're gonna get somebody else's problems. Yeah. So be grateful for your problems.
Right.
And keep it pushing. Because you bitch about it too long, you're fucking up your blessings. Yeah. And you look real unappreciative. For real. So,
yo, and don't create shit that ain't there. You know what I mean? It's like he's saying, it's okay to have problems. It's okay to go through shit, but just deal with it at face value and figure it the fuck out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Figure it the fuck out. Don't let that shit just linger. You know, a problem doesn't deserve longevity, in my opinion. I feel like you should just deal with that shit right then and there, or take a breather or whatever you need to do. Adapt to it and just get on.
What was the quote I used to like? We spend too much time thinking about the things that we don't have, and we miss the things that we do have.
Man.
Corey Feldman, who would have thought it?
Man. And yo, that's just like with social media. Social media is a guilty perk for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We see everything on especially the younger kids. Our generation, not so much. Man. But the younger kids though,
privileged.
Bro, they see all this shit. They want everything. They gotta have a TikTok pants with the lights on them, and and they mad because they got the regular pants. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yo, your parents work hard for what they have. They work hard for what you have. Be appreciative. Be grateful. Mm-hmm. Don't if you want some other shit, get your ass up, go get a job, and go buy your own shit. Yep. And then you don't gotta complain, worry, or nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Just take your own money, do what you gotta do to gain your own assets in life. But don't be over here giving motherfuckers problem because you ain't got something. Right. Do something about it. That's all I'm saying, man. For real. So, man, what else do you do, man? Yeah, I know we ain't even scratched the surface.
Oh, I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh shit. No, I was gonna say, you serious?
You was serious? You was like goddamn, they got BB done. I'm just
playing. My man said he is an exotic dancer. I love it.
I used to host parties. I used to promote parties. I used to have events, one called What It Is Wednesdays. Okay. I had the show. I still have Devil's Night, my Halloween party. But throwing parties was my big thing. Right. And DJing, rapping,
the community shit.
Community stuff, clothing. I try to make our stuff.
I like that
stuff. Yeah, this is just a mock shirt, obviously the Nike shit, but it's just for fun. Just for me, I'm a big billboard, so I might as well promote myself.
Check me out.
But yeah, clothing, campfire music, our crew.
Everything.
There's a little bit of everything in there, but mostly right now being a DJ and a dad.
Right, a dad. That's
full-time
beautiful, man.
Daddy.
That's what's up, man. Handle your business. Because, hey, just like we was talking about, there's a lot of dads that ain't there.
Yeah, and now I want to be the best dad ever.
Man, what's your favorite part about being a dad, man?
Just seeing her face every day. Just
so it's to a daughter.
Around. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Patience Lane.
Right.
Call her Pepe.
Right. Something just dawned on me. And I'm real big on energies. You know what I mean? Like I told you and I tell everybody else, I don't research people and none of that until I see you in person. That's when the interview really starts. That's when the relationship building real starts.
Okay.
You know, and you have really, really great energy and I love it. Cool. You know what I mean? As soon as you walked out, you was like, yeah, I gotta get up these stairs. The plumber was at my house. Fuck. My foot's fucked up. But you still showed up. You know what I mean? I love that about you, man. But the vibe that I get from you, like I have a lot of layers. You know, like you peel them away to something else.
Right.
Peel it away to something else. The 6 companies and then the podcast that I do is just the surface.
You Jamaican?
It's just the surface. No.
I got 16 job money.
But, you know, you seem like a man with many layers too.
Yeah.
You know, so what else have you done, man? I mean, you was on the radio and all that type of shit. So
Street team shit. I've had a lot of jobs.
Okay.
You know, before I picked a career path, I had about 20 jobs.
About 20?
About 20, 25, 30.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I mean, I've worked McDonald's, Ben & Jerry's, Blockbuster, Circuit City. A lot of these places are gone.
Right.
I worked at a pet cemetery. Yeah.
Doing what?
You ever seen a pupsicle?
A popsicle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn German Shepherd in a freezer. Yeah, it's fucked up. So, landscaping,
okay.
Worked with kids, the boys club. I was a referee, an umpire, a coach.
The empire, like the baseball?
For like the little league stuff.
Oh, okay.
In the boys club,
Dope.
like we had multiple jobs.
Right.
I worked at a summer camp.
Right.
Timeshares.
I heard you used to have a podcast.
I did used to have
Bullshit. For real?
Called the VIP section.
What happened?
My mom passed, and it got it kind of timed out, you know. Yeah, it was a rough time in my life, but it was a couple years ago, and I had a bunch of castmates like my buddy Chrome, Sports Talk Raw. He does now on what the hell is it? Room Service Radio.
Room Service. I was just on there with Icy Jones.
Yep. Icy Jones, good people.
Yeah, I just reached out to them for an interview too.
K-Fly, you know, it's his shit. And who else do we have? We had E-Doc, the $1 Billion Beard, Amino Jaku, Bummy Sato,
right,
and my homegirl Tiffany.
Nice.
And we just talked about Vegas shit, you know,
right,
from anywhere from the industry people to what's going on to the news to sports to cannabis to whatever.
Everything.
Industry shit. So, barbers.
Damn.
You know, we had Twix on there. He was talking about him running for Northtown
Mayor. Mayor, that's dope, man. Yo, shout out to Twix. Look for him next month. Vote for Twix. Look for him. He gonna be on the show next month. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah, Twix tried to get me to run for Henderson mayor.
Yeah?
I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing that. But maybe later. I always said when I stop doing this music shit, I might try to get political.
You think you ever stop?
I mean, I don't know if nobody wants to see no 50-year-old DJs up there, but it happens. They're still there. They're still relevant. I mean, God bless the dead, Marquis.
Right.
You know, he was a DJ. He was a performer.
R.I.P., brother.
You know, all these guys that were in their 50s kicking 60s door down, they were still getting money on the road.
Right.
Melly Mel, Grandmaster Kaz, all these guys, like, they still get money.
Right.
So, shit.
So that leads me up to the question. Somebody posed this question. I'm not sure if you guys know yet, but if you don't know, me and Chris Cash, we have a podcast called the Cashavelli Corner. And we just talk about industry shit, music shit like that. Right. And one of the questions that a buddy of mine, shout out to Sadell Notes, make sure y'all check out the Belby Project. He said, how old is too old to do music?
Right.
What do you think?
It changed. It was like the laws got rewritten. Because you see Jay-Z still doing shit. Yeah. You see Nas still doing shit. You see Busta Rhymes still doing shit. Yep. And these guys are 10 years older than me. Right. You know, so there's no rules anymore. If you still can be relevant, and you got to adapt. Like, Too Short, I was listening to Rock the Bells radio on the way here. And Too Short's doing a radio show on LL station. Shit. But he's playing shit he did with Lil' Kim, and then shit he did with Yellow Beezy.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, he's still in the mix.
He's still relevant.
You got to keep yourself young.
Yeah.
And I'm sure being in the industry, like, you find your way to keep your...
Hell yeah. What did Leah say? AJ number the number?
Yeah.
AJ number the number,
Too bad R. Kelly wrote that.
I'm fucking dead, man. We gotta get you on Cash Belly Quarter, man. That shit'll be funny as hell, man. But no, I agree, man. Shit, because a lot of the times I be having more energy than the youngsters that be on the show.
Right. Well, a lot of these young kids are too lit, and it ain't a good. They're on lean or they're on pills and smoking the face off, and it's like they bumble and kind of don't give you the energy that you give out, and it's crazy sometimes. It's like, bro, you gotta sober up and do this shit. Like, I was told, if you perform high, record high. Right. And they're doing that. Yeah. And it shows. But you gotta keep that energy up. Like, you can't be on stage looking like a zombie.
Right, going to sleep and shit.
Yeah. In these interviews, like, no.
Yeah. Sometimes it bothers me with certain people, and I ain't gonna criticize nobody that's been on the show, but you know, I ain't gonna say no names, but certain people, it's like I'm high energy all the time, and then it's like how do you not have energy sitting with me?
Well, that's the thing. These kids don't have artist development, bro. They don't have media training. They don't have none of that. They're getting asked to do stuff, and they jump. Yeah, you know, I still will take an interview because, you know, it's part of the game. Yeah. But you got to be somewhat, like, coherent about what the fuck is going on. Yeah. The audio is the most important part, like we were talking about that in sound check.
It's so much. It really is. You know,
the video secondhand, we want to make sure about that, but there's nothing wrong with having a person with you letting you know, hey, your shirt's fucked up. Hey, you got a booger in your nose. Like, you know, I trust the host is not going to let me look stupid on camera. But there's so much more to just being an artist or a talent or a celebrity or whatever they call themselves. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because y'all need to really understand that, you know. It's if you're going to pay for your video, pay for studio time, pay for your shit to get mixed, you know what I mean? You're paying to travel. Some of y'all got to pay to perform. Oh, master, mix master, all of that shit. That's all part of artist development. You know what I mean? Interviews is all a part of the same fucking group of shit. Like, don't be trying not to pay me. At least leave a donation. Right. You know what I mean? Now, the people that I reach out to, I don't charge because I'm interested. I want you on my shit. Right. You know, but for the ones that reach out to me, it's like, come on, man.
And you're performing a service, and people are gonna knock on your door. Right. And if you got a price, you stick with it. If not, you send them sailing. You know. Yep. There's nothing wrong with that.
It is what it is.
It's a platform. It ain't free either.
Straight up. And some of them be like, oh, you ain't going. You know who I am? I'll be like, no. Well, you got like 1,000 followers. I don't know. I've never heard of you. And I'm not in the local. I just now, since I've been in Cash Belly Music, got into the local industry. You know. Right. Other than that, I was in a whole different world locally.
And if you're from anywhere else but Vegas, this is a whole nother world. Yeah. It's not LA. It's not New York. It's not Atlanta. Right. We're not supposed to have hip hop in Vegas. Right. The big dogs don't want that to be our calling card. Right. We're known for this, and this. And if you're known for rapping, or it scares the tourists. Right. In my head, this is what I feel like has held us back all these years. You know, they kicked us off the strip at one point in time. Oh, really? They didn't let hip hop be on the strip around like 05, 06, 07. I forget the exact time. But the sheriff,
they like weren't letting y'all perform and stuff.
There was no rap music allowed on the strip. Oh, after it was like a Nelly incident. Somebody got shot on the strip. Oh, and it was outside. Nelly concert? And it wasn't even in the concert. It was outside. Damn. Like, they shut it down, and we adapted. We started going to these little clubs in the downtown area. Yeah. And off the strip. Right. And we found hip hop. We made hip hop. So
yeah. That's dope, man.
Yeah, then they let us back in because they saw how much money it...
Right, these motherfuckers out here killing it. You know, Vegas money hungry anyway.
And that was one of the main things. They want to gamble. They want to sell you their stuff. Right. Drinks and whatever else. Amenities.
Right. That's crazy as fuck,
weird.
Man.
That's a whole other story.
Right, that's crazy as fuck, man. And then another question I wanted to pose is, and I'm brave. I feel brave, more comfortable asking you. You know what I mean? You real chill and I love it, man. But there's been a big fucking thing on Facebook right now where everybody tripping about the local DJs playing local music.
Playing local music. I love that conversation. You know why? Why? Because I've played local music since the beginning of my career. Right. From playing people that I only knew then actually opening it up. Send me the music.
Yeah.
Send me the single.
Right.
I dare you to send me your single. And then it's like the etiquette was wrong. Like I would post something, Vegas, if you have a hit single, I don't want your B-side song about your whatever.
Right.
I want that song that's going to get girls to dance.
Right.
I want that song that's going to do something in the club. But I do like that other shit too. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate good music all across the board. But if it ain't mixed right, I can't play it.
Yeah.
If you send me a song in my email and it says track 1 - unknown artist, it's going to get lost in the sauce. And I'm not going to have the access to pull that up. Because one, I don't even know who the fuck sent this.
Right.
I don't know the name of the song. I can't introduce it. So I'm listening to a good song that's just wasted talent.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit
what
right.
we saying. Get your shit right. Do it right. Get it mixed, mastered the right way.
Give me a clean version. Give me a dirty version.
Right.
Give me your acapella.
Yeah.
It's called a DJ pack.
Okay.
And it should be sent to DJs or radio with people who have an opportunity to play your shit. You know, I've played locals at T-Mobile Arena.
Nice.
I've played locals at the House of Blues.
Okay.
I played locals for strangers at weddings. I've slipped in Dizzy Wright at weddings.
Nice.
You know, I've slipped in Jazz Laser at some parties. None of these guys are there to see me do this, and I'm not gonna, hey, I'm playing your song. That's corny, you know. So there's some times where I've hit certain people. You know, shout out to Hope. Hope had a dope song, and I would play it at the events because it was clean and it was fun, and you know, I would play certain songs. But then again, I'm doing a lot of family events. Yeah, a lot of stuff where I got to keep it clean. I can't play my homie shit that's talking about fucking bitches and selling dope and bang bang this. And it's like I listen to it, but I can't expose that to everybody on that platform that I have right now.
Yeah. So they're really, really focused around the radio DJs, playing local stuff, and who they need to talk to and whatnot. And I agree. I feel like we should. You know, I mean, I'm not in the radio game on that level. You know what I mean? But should we all support our locals? I do agree. But should deliver it the right way with a DJ pack. Make sure it's good quality music. And just because you and two of your friends like it, don't mean it's good music.
No, you got yes men. And yes men are your friends and they're your enemies. Yeah. Because they're trying to save your heartache. Yeah. But they should really pull you to the side and be like, hey, UPS is hiring. But it's a hard thing to do to somebody. And especially when they're so passionate and you see it in their face and they're investing money, and it's like, damn man, you should have been a roadie. Like, you should have.
But that's why when I did a dab in the music scene, you know what I mean? But
it's a passion.
Yeah, but you know what I do? I create motivational music and to use as a soundtrack for the show.
That's beautiful.
And that's it.
That's
you know what I mean?
Finest.
And then like with my girl, you know what I mean? She's a singer, but she didn't know she can really get down until she got in here and I put on the mic. Then she was like, "Oh shit, I do sound good." You know what I mean? So I try to make little shit with her just to help her get exploitation.
You fucked me up.
Exposure. We're gonna go with that one. So that she can get exposure and stuff like that, but I'm not 100% dedicated to music. Right. So I would never come to a DJ at the radio station and try to give him something unless it's the trailer for my show.
My big homie Bronx D, he told me, do this for fun as a hobby until it makes you money where you can quit your job.
Exactly.
So that's the jewel of all jewels. Keep a job. Yeah. All you rappers, all you DJs, all you people chasing that dream, keep a job and act your wage. And don't act like, oh, I made one song and I'm about to be on. I'm quitting my job. Fuck them. Fuck this.
One song got 10,000 views or streams.
You can go viral and you can pop, but wait till that check clears before you tell your boss to fuck off.
Right.
So
no, for real. Yo, that's love right there. That's big jewel for y'all. Yeah. Pay attention to that. Keep a job until you can afford to quit to leave your boss like, I gotta go. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a great feeling to tell your boss, I can't work here anymore because I'm missing out on an opportunity to make this amount of money. Right. They can't be mad at you. They'll send you with salute and a recommendation.
Hell yeah.
So
I feel it, man.
Yeah.
So the other big thing that I focus on is self-love, man. So we definitely got to talk about self-love.
Yeah.
And I know that it's very important for myself, being, you know, a Renaissance man and doing 100,000 things at once. Right. You also do 100,000 things at once. So what are some things that you do to really, you know, make sure you're good?
Treat yourself. Go get that massage.
Yeah.
Go get that pedicure, that manicure.
Right.
You know, take a day off. There's one thing, forget who said it, you know, you can pick your day off or your body can pick your day off.
Yeah. Yeah, my body picked my day off the other week, boy. I was done.
You'd be fucked off in the game, like, just, I can't go.
Yeah.
And now you're disappointing other people. And
yeah.
So take care of yourself. You know, I was telling you off camera that I'm gonna try to do this 90-day challenge.
Right.
And do some weight loss and change my lifestyle habits.
Congratulations, brother.
And it's just like an addict. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta put your foot down and say, I need help.
Yeah.
You know, you could be on meth, you could be drinking, you could be smoking, you could be doing whatever, but fast food and eating unhealthy is a drug, and I'm addicted.
It really is.
I have a bad problem, and sugar is a motherfucking drug.
Bro, McDonald's be having me fucked up.
I haven't been to McDonald's in 2 years.
Damn, that's
My daughter
good.
is not allowed to go to McDonald's. I swear to God.
You fucking up, huh?
Yeah, she ain't allowed to go there.
Yeah, that's cool though, man. I'm super proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thanks again for tapping in with your boy.
Yes.
I definitely appreciate it. The very last question that I love to ask, man, is if you had one piece of advice to anybody in the world, what would that piece of advice be?
I think I gave a couple. You know, to take care of yourself and keep a job, but at the end of the day, just be nice. Just be nice to people. There's no reason to put that mean mug on when you walk out the door.
Right.
If you got to be tough where you live at, you should move. You know, just be kind to each other.
Right.
You know, pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody. You ain't got to video it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to show somebody that you bought them a burger from McDonald's.
Right.
It's just show love.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It makes me feel, I just had a post on my thing where I shared something, and it does draw awareness.
Yeah.
You know, if you do it correctly.
Right.
You know, if you're out there showing love and you're hitting camera and you're paying, lose their wallet and they pick it up and you give them money for doing it, social experiments and all that, it's cool. If you go give out 100 hamburgers to the homeless, you buy pizzas for the homeless, I can see if it's for the right reasons.
Right.
Sometimes it's, look at me do good.
Yeah, don't do it for the gram.
It's weird. Don't do it for the gram. Don't do it for the clout.
Yeah.
Do it from the heart.
Do it from the heart.
And the people will know if it's fun, if it's fucked up. Like,
right.
So I can appreciate the people who do it, and it's to draw awareness for people like us to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go do something nice today.
Right.
But I don't want to film that shit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to see people at their lowest point on your social media feed.
Right.
It's just sad. Like,
because I wouldn't want nobody to record my ass. I'm home.
Could you imagine 10 years from now I'm fucked off in the game and I'm living on whatever street, and there go Mikey VIP.
Right.
Here's a burger.
That's embarrassing.
I know you're hungry. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Do it off camera. If you need to talk about it, but you could blur their face out at least.
Yeah.
Like, give them some kind of.
Yeah. Leave them with some kind of
I love
shit.
Pay it forward. I love spontaneous, random acts of kindness. I love all that.
Right.
I live for it, and I catch myself giving money to the homeless and stuff, and I don't have to. Nobody has to. And then there's always the ones out there that are probably driving away in a BMW.
Right.
You know, they do it as a scam, and you just gotta kind of walk that path and let God pick them out for you.
Make it happen, man. For real.
Yeah.
But yo, man, again, I love your energy, bro. We done came to the end of the show, man. Thanks again. You can tap in with your boy whenever you want, man. Let's keep it pushing, keep grinding, and keep doing everything that we do.
Yeah.
And you know, most importantly, man, I want to tell you I'm proud of you. You know, I let everybody know, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like I tell everybody, man. If you stop, I will come find that ass. I know a lot of people out here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna knock on that door, and I'm gonna be like, VIP, get your ass up.
That's funny.
Get away from that sugar player. Let's go.
You know, Bullethead told me one time, because I quit rapping.
Right.
And he was like, man, if you don't make no more music, I'm not fucking with you no more.
Right.
And I was like, are you serious? Like, he really came to the house to tell me this. And we didn't speak for a nice little period of time.
That's my boy.
As soon as me and my guys started recording new music, I was like, hey, I'm in the studio. I got to send you something. Let me know what you think. And he was like, yeah. So you'd be surprised what you could tell your homies and how it hits them.
Yeah, for real.
You don't know who you're influencing and who really holds weight in your heart. So
that's the honest to God truth. Shout out again to my boy Bullethead's house, man. And y'all know what your boys' 3 pieces of advice is, and it goes something like this. I need you to, number 1, smile, laugh, and definitely motivate. Number 2, inspire one to inspire all. And last but not least, drop it.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy JusB, and welcome to the JusB world, where all we do is focus on positivity, being better than yesterday, and loving yourself. Here's the anthem. Let's get it.
They loving